First of all, we'll start with your overall assessment of that game.
Very competitive contest, I thought, and probably a draw's a fair result, I think, in terms of the quality of the goals that both teams scored and the periods of control that both teams had. So, yeah, all in all, probably a fair result, I think.
Kind of a nightmare start. Does it feel like every plan you've made in the weeks leading up to that just fly out of the window?
Yeah, I was really disappointed with the start that we made. First of all, I think that the kick-off should be retaken because there's Celtic player 30 yards in our half. So we're a bit aggrieved with that, but then my team need to deal far better with the situation after that. But I've said to them as well that as disappointing as it was to go 1-0 behind so early on, the character that they showed to bounce back was really impressive. And then we go in leading 2-1 at half time, and again really disappointed that we don't take the chance to go 3-1 up, and then Celtic punish us with what I see as poor defending on our part, but a great finish from Maria McInerney to equal to square the game. So yeah, bits that we're disappointed with, bits that I'm happy with. A lot to learn from it, I think, going forward into the split.
Basically, different players scoring with each game. How important is it to you that everyone's contributing, that you're not relying on just one player to get your goals this season?
Yeah, that's been a big part of how we've tried to develop the culture and develop the style of play this season, in terms of getting more players in positions where they can score goals, be more creative in that final third. And I think you can see from the goals that we have scored this season and the amount of players that are getting on the score sheet that that work is being carried out on the pitch.
And you've already got, I guess, 12 more than you did in the whole of the kind of pre-split last season. What can you say has gone into that kind of like extra goals or all the attacking preparation that you've done? How did you get to that?
Just a lot of hard work, a lot of focus on our game model, the philosophy that we want to use. I think that we've recruited well in the summer as well. We've got a really good competitive squad in there, a talented squad that take on board all the information that we give them, and they're able to go and transmit that into good performances on the pitch. So that's really pleasing to see, and we're going to need that going into the split as well, because the games are going to be really tight, really competitive, and I think there's going to be a lot of twists and turns to go before the end of the season.
You mentioned recruitment. New signing announced today. How exciting is it to have Linda back in the squad? Yeah,
it's very exciting. We've obviously had Linda here previously before she went over to play in the NWSL, so we know what we're getting from Linda. She's a really combative player, she's an attacking player, she's great to watch in terms of being in possession, so we need to now try and build her into our attacking style of play. But I think she's quite excited to come back and see the standard that we've got within the dressing room, and the games that we're able to go and control now and go and create good attacking opportunities for players like her to go and finish.
International break coming up. Does that feel like a much needed break, or is it a bit of a momentum killer for yourselves?
It's not really a break for anyone. The players that go away have got double headers to play, so we need to take care of them when they come back. The players that stay here have got a lot of work to do in terms of their own individual development plans. They've got analysis to do from games gone. And yeah, everybody just uses that time to make sure that we're as prepared as we can be when the games start again when we come back. So we know we've got a really tough one against Motherwell when we come back. I think it looks like they're going to secure a top 6 finish on Sunday. So it's all top 6 games that we've got now till the end of the season. So we're looking forward to a really competitive finish this season, and we need to be ready for every single game now.
Perfect.